Good evening, YouTube. It is your host, I80386SX, aka Jesse, aka Bob. If you know, you know. But, anywho, there is giant monstrosity on the bench here that I've been promising to put out for a couple of months now, and it's about time I do that. That would be this unit right here, which with the light, you can almost tell what it is, just from the label itself. It's a Compaq SLT 286, so graciously donated by our good friends over at the Wisconsin Computer Club. Yeah, it was more of a trade, but we're going to see what this thing needs, if it needs significant work, or if it needs little work, or if it's a lost cause. We shall see. So let's get right into it, as we always do here. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I apologize if the first live stream pretty much died instantly because I hit that broadcast live button twice on OBS. Entirely my fault. So I made a second live stream. I'm using this generic power strip, or power supply, that I got from a gentleman over in, I believe, either Idaho or Montana. He's a SLT enthusiast. Let's see what we can do here to get this. Apparently not that. We're going to do this the old-fashioned way first. So, we have our power is plugged in, and we're going to flip the switch on the left, and we'll see what it does. If anything. Let's make sure we have power. Oh, maybe I have to turn the thing on. That is already turned on. Neat. Well, that'd be a kick in the pants if this thing is not going to turn on. Let's make sure before... Yeah, we got power. Let's try the original power plug. I've been told that this thing has been recapped, the power supply itself, along with the SLT itself, but I can't make any promises on that. And let's... The image writer died earlier this afternoon. So let me go see if I can find a power cord for the original OEM power brick. Yes, one moment, please, while I go try to do that. That's not the right card. It's looking awful Mickey Mouse-ish. There'll be one in this mess somewhere. No matter where. Oh, that. One. Just kidding. Oh, wait a minute. I'm just going to borrow the one I used off the image writer, because that we know is already dead. So yes, my image writer also died this afternoon. Fun times. Get to troubleshoot that problem. Or just find another one and hope for the best. The image writer already had some issues before it came to me. So maybe I just did enough with it to finally just kill it. And it's got power. We are plugged in. That is an unhappy machine. That's going to be really sad. Try the other one again. Because I'm not sure if this adapter is 100% right in its own mind here, so I'm going to... I think the last time I punched with this unit, it was it had to warm up for a bit before it actually did anything. Oh, that's interesting. Well, we can multimeter that out and see how far this connection actually goes. But, has power. Uh-oh. And I did something really goofy with the screen here. Let's see if we can undo that technical difficulty. Good. Okay. So, yeah, that's special. This might be part of the problem. It's not very tight. And that plug is very, very loose, so I don't know if that's my issue or if we're putting this in backwards, maybe. That does go in both ways. That does scare me a little bit. Yeah, this thing is just not happy. Let's go get the old multimeter and see if we have any power going to this. If we don't, oh, we have a USB extension that is going to go in the trash, I see. Yeah, let's get rid of this mangled USB extension cord because this is mangled beyond any repair I want to do. So, yeah, we might have a completely fruitless evening on our hands. The one thing we know that this thing powered on. Yeah, that's DC voltage. There we go. DC voltage on. And we have 12 volts. I wonder if we got it at the very end here. If we do, then oh boy, we're going to have... Oh, maybe not. Maybe we don't have voltage on this end cap here. And that in itself could be our problem. So we're going to have a nice sight of troubleshooting here right off the bat. So we are in the plugs, and there is nothing. I'm just not hitting them right. I don't know yet. Let's see. There is nothing on the plug, so we may just have a plug issue here. So let's see. If we can redo this plug real quick. What kind of screws does that take? While we wait for the OEM one to finally warm up. Reflections everywhere. Okay, we're gonna unplug this like somebody with an ounce of intelligence should do. It is marked properly. Yeah, I don't see any reason why those wouldn't power up, but let's try a continuity test and see where that goes. All right, I think we got her. All right, so red to red. That is very, very odd. So there's either an issue with the negative or we have a mystery issue on our hands. Oh, we got continuity, so that's... We eliminated that basic part, so maybe, just maybe, we had to readjust these things. Well, they were in there pretty tight, so I'm not sure. I just buy another one if this doesn't work. Alright, it's in there good. Although I probably have the means to reproduce this plug. Alright, so they're in there nice and tight. And let's try doing the old voltage test once we get everything connected back up once again. And this is a 12 volt 4 amp power supply, so that's good to know. Not that I think that that's our problem, but... Alright, we are plugged back in. As you can tell, blue light is indicated as working as such. We have power. And let's see if we can safely do this. And we still have power at those terminals, so now let's see if we can get them here. Now they're in reverse order, but it should read a negative reading if it is. Okay. Wait a minute. Maybe that's our problem. Maybe we're dead in the water on this end. But we have other ideas to try out. I'd like a more definitive answer. I also have a problem of the lack of convenience of pliers. And those curved ones are going to have to do. We're also going to unplug this unit while I do this next test, because I have no idea what's going on with this thing. Alright. Yeah, you know what? I think we could do that. That should be fine. And we're unplugged. I'm going to shove this in the long way. Oh, wait a minute. I know what I was doing wrong. We were testing the wrong side. Okay, well, we overcomplicated that one, and that's no big deal. Let's plug her back in. Let's measure the voltage on the correct side now. Let's see what we get. And we have voltage. So, okay, that eliminates the aftermarket unit as the possible culprit. So that is what I was trying to do after all of that. And we successfully put out a false alarm. And just for giggles, let's see. Let's turn this back on. And now we will need the pins, but I'm going to unplug this unit before I do anything else. So hold your horses, please. There's one. We just got to be smart. Oh, yeah, we got to tip that other one off. That's all right. Well, we successfully snapped off some plastic on this. That's always a pleasure, isn't it? There you go. Got the other one off. That's good. That's what we're trying to go for here. I have no idea which side would be indicated as... Ooh, we almost created a problem there. Oh, we almost did. Let's see here. So Don't get a corgi. They're very shitty. Power cord is on. Power cord is on. Is it? Oh yeah, yeah, we got light. Okay. You can barely tell, but there's light. Where some alligator clips would come in handy, but we have no such things. Let me unplug this one more time, because I am not liking how those are sitting in there exactly. So let's unplug her. See if we can get them in there much stiffer than what they already are. It comes out pretty easily. I don't like that. I am not crazy about that at all. Okay, what's going to have to do? We're just going to have to be smart about it. We're smart as humanly possible, whatever the case may be. So we have ourselves a multimeter. Our blue tape's going to come to the rescue. I hope. Alright, now this thing should stand still long enough to do... Oh, we have 4 volts. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but we only have 4 volts coming out of this unit. So let's unplug her again. Let's try the other 2 pins, just in case there's something we're just outright missing. My suspicion is that we're not, but you never know. And that might have doomed this machine from the very beginning. Six. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a significant part of our problem here, it would seem. Is that this power brick, the original power brick, only puts out 4 and 6 volts depending on where you put the plug. So that's definitely a problem. Definitely a problem. So let's try this one more time. Before I do that, let's do some research here. I know this is gonna... Alright, eBay. That's where I originally bought this adapter, which I believe is working as it should. Let's see, Compaq SLT. I really hope there's instructions. Yep, okay. So I bought this a couple months ago. This is the unit in question. And that does raise further questions. I can't tell. Oh, wait. Oh, wait a minute. I had it plugged in backwards. I might do it. Okay. We are not completely cooked yet. Anyway, so yes, the generic, this side's supposed to plug in like this. I really don't like how loose that is. And I know this is not the proper tape to use for this, but this is what I have handy, and it should at least keep it in check for now. I'm just trying to keep it together. Literally trying to keep things together. So this plugs in like so. So I did have it in backwards. Hopefully that didn't mess things up, but according to the pictures on eBay, and I do trust this gentleman, he told me in great detail about his SLT collection, and his words exactly is how he pimped out his SLT. We have life. Okay, good. This is good. We're making progress. Although, how much progress exactly? Because this is as far as it's sitting. Oh, there we go. Yeah, to be expected. It uses one of those Dallas batteries, which, yeah, I'll make the joke again, because it never gets old. The Dallas batteries are much like the Dallas Cowboys, and neither one's been relevant since the 90s. Alright, so we know this aftermarket unit is good. Although there was a little disclaimer he threw in is that this one will not charge batteries, which, well, one of these days I'll get this right. Not a big deal, because no battery. Oh no, that's starting to die. Now we gotta take this thing apart, and at least we're gonna see if we can see what we all have working with or against. I legit don't know how to take this thing apart, though, so this is gonna be a little bit of a mystery on our hands. My inkling is that you're supposed to take it apart from the back of the unit or not, one of the two. There was something about the back of the unit that was very strongly advised for or against. Let's hope that I remember my history lesson on this and not ruin a perfectly good SLT. This unit's actually in pretty good shape otherwise. So there are 6 screws in the back of the unit. Let's see if we can get our bird's eye view back where it's supposed to be. Yes, so, and this one does have a door on it, which most Compaq products don't have the door on them anymore. So that's a nice little bonus in the grand scheme of things. What size screw will that take? Probably a 10. Ooh, it is not a 10. It is significantly bigger than a 10. Try 20. Whatever this size is, I'm grabbing. This is 15. And 15 will do her. There is a theory that I don't think there's a hard drive in this unit. I'm pretty sure that has gone to the sands of time. Ooh, okay, we are going to keep those lined up as such so I don't lose which goes where. Part of me says I should have probably canceled this stream because there's a lot going on today and last week, but that's, you know how it goes. I'm dumber than you. Ooh, okay, so we have some plastic that's coming off. That's good, right? All right. Do we have a 7th screw in the way? Or all of those? No, those are not in the way. Yeah, go consult your nearest spudger tool to try and hope and get this bugger out, because this inside is not bugging out. Or is it? Oh, that would be a, pardon my French, move of a... It starts with a D that I'm not going to repeat, because monetization and all. Oh yes, I know how to repeat it. It is such a Richard move if this is the case. So, if you look here, you can see that this one standoff and maybe the others, oh, maybe not. No, it's definitely not in the way anymore. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it was not a Richard move. Okay, that's good. We don't like Richard moves here. Although Compaq has been known to do some proprietary shenanigans, as much as I love, hate them, whatever you want to call them, obsess over them, I'm just going to hand tighten that one for now. And in theory, if my research is correct, this whole unit should just slide right out. Again, don't know if that's true. Don't know if the keyboard has to go. Don't know if I should retreat and do more research. It does come out the back. That would be... The shenanigans are real. Yeah, this whole unit comes out. I'm just trying to figure out how in the wide world this whole unit comes out. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to find out what we got going on here. Let's see if this keyboard is a unit that disconnects from the SLT, which it appears there are some screws here, but I don't think that we need to worry about that. Well, let's worry about them anyways. Oh, you buggers. Needless switching of tools, part 1. Said I don't... Oh, maybe these do have something to do with it. Those are pretty long. It's a Compaq, do better, but, well, your guys are already gone, so, well, yeah. I guess a little too late for that. Actually, they tell me that this is one of the better designed Compaqs in existence, and that was a carrying handle. Okay. Push it out the back. Is there something else in the way? Something tells me there's something else in the way, and I don't know what that something else could be. Or if the plastic has to come up. There's so many questions, so few answers. Alright, that came right off. This one came right off, and that might be the keyboard. We might need to... Uh-oh. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, we may have to get that rebuilt, but yes. Oh, look at that. It's a glorified PS2 adapter. Nice. Okay, I won't get mad at that. And that might have been legitimately our last roadblock. One can hope, right? I hope the display doesn't have to come out. You never know. Hold, please, while I slowly lose my mind. Oh, now it's coming out. Hey, if 80s Compaq PC is watching, I apologize up front. You're probably dying inside on this one. It was not the intent is to make people die on the inside. do that enough without trying. This bugger is just in there good. Let's go, King of the Hill. It's too well constructively built. There's something along the lines of that. Oh, the handle might have something to do with it. Okay. The handle has something to do with it. No, it doesn't. Okay, that's not hanging on with much. Let's see if we can undo these ribbon cables. That might be our next step here. Curses. Curses, curses, curses. Get out. Let's see what that does. May have caused bigger other problems, but we shall see. Wouldn't you know, something else is in the way. And it would be the display cable. That looks like it's... Okay, so we got to get rid of the display. So let's get rid of the display then. See if we can... There we go. Oh, that's not a there we go moment. That is a rather beefy screw. A rather unremarkable set. So, oh goodness, this is turning into a real rabbit hole. Will this just unplug? Can we get lucky? No. Yes. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I can. That side we can anyways. I don't know about this side, though. Unless this whole thing just pops out all the way. No such luck there. I don't know if that can stay there. Let's try it with... Bugger. 40 minutes into this and we've gotten absolutely nothing done. That's par for the course sometimes. Perhaps you should research stuff a little more in 386. Yes, I should sometimes. And I am starting to see some light at the end of the tunnel. And I am going to disconnect the display, which is right there, right at the bottom corner of the display. And not have to disconnect a couple of those ribbon cables, but that is okay. So yes, this is not a comprehensive how-to guide necessarily. And that is another screw that is, you can almost tell where I'm pointing, but that screw gotta go too. Oh, hey, Sloopy! Well, yeah, it's a kind of a don't do what Donnie don't does scenario at this point, but, yeah, that's just the way it goes. And welcome, other viewer that I don't see. One thing we're going to eventually do is invest in a toolkit that doesn't have dropping bolts like so. And one little variable behind this is that I did not really research how to take this apart, at least not recently. But I also had the day off, so I knew I could make a 6 o'clock stream, which seems to get me slightly better results in the old algorithm. Get that out of there. Yeah, no hammers. Not yet. Maybe later. Okay. And yes, the buggers took the hard drive on me. So let's get this unit out of the way, and hopefully we are not working on this around Christmas the next time we touch it, because I will forget everything that I've done. But yeah, that is the unit, albeit it is sideways. It's, oh, I don't know. Maybe we'll keep those off for now. But yeah, they took the hard drive on me. Blah. Right, so the next step, and another question is, no, I did not have to take those apart. Yes, it does. But I gotta find wherever this Dallas battery is. That's gonna be, if we at least get that done, then we'll be in a decent place. Maybe. Well. The easy ones? Yeah. Yeah, that's the same problem I have with the LTE 286 is I have no idea how that one's going to go back together because it's been so long since I touched it. But I do have 2 more that I can destroy if I need to. Because I have a feeling the one I was working on does have a irreparable problem of hard disk controller issue. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. I like that cool little design. All right, look at that trace. And we're going to get lucky with storage. We know there's no hard drive in it, but will it? Do we have a chance that it's going to take something standard? That's the question that's on my mind here. It is IDE. No, it does not take a standard hard drive, at least in the power category. But I think that should be easy enough to resolve. And unfortunately, my receding hairline is not as easy of a problem to resolve as you have all been able to see. Wow. This is quite the collection to get to these screws. Yeah, that is an odd screw or odd choice for a power connector, but we can do, I'm sure, provided that the power voltage it actually provides isn't completely something proprietary, we should be able to get around that problem pretty quick. So floppy drive gotta go. That's our next. And that's a bigger bolt. Bigger Torx. So, let's see what we can do to get the floppy drive out of here. And I did cheat a little bit, and some of you that regulars know. I know the floppy drive does work, and I know that the thing, we've confirmed that it powers on. But wow, I'm actually impressed at how much metal is in this thing. I'm not mad at it. Okay, that was the floppy ribbon. Okay, so let's get the floppy ribbon out of there. And we got more screws to go. Because why not? Everybody loves screws. Ah, there's that Dallas bugger I gotta go replace. And I'm trying to figure out how to get to said... Oh, here we go. That probably will do it. That should do her. There's one more. I don't think so. I don't know, Jim. That one is out. Or is that part of... Oh, okay. I don't really want to start bending metal back to try and get this out. Maybe that's the answer here. He thinks that's not the answer. Modern automobiles don't have this much metal on them. Let's take that one out, too. Oh, ooh, it's an oddball. And, well, that was... This is indeed the original Dallas 1287, which I hope is not soldered on, but I have a bad feeling it is. We're already down to this rabbit hole, so we might as well see about that. Two. Three. I do have a feeling there's going to be another problem with this, because this Dallas battery looks particularly thin. And yeah, now those are the other ones that are going to come out. So everything got to come out. And I mean everything. Does it? Oh, that's for the battery. Okay. Now, let's see what we can do in approximately 1 hour. Now, I know there's ways to hack these batteries as well. You might have no choice but to do that depending on what we discover here. I think the last time this Dallas battery provided any power, that's back when the Cowboys still had Jimmy Johnson. Okay, last one, I promise. All right. And I hope, Sloopy, that this is not a multi-year one. I really don't. Okay. Oh, we got a standoffs. God. Board should come right out, I would think. Board does not come out. Goodness gracious me. What did I get wrong here? There's more metal crap gotta come off. Ooh, look at that power supply. I'll show you that one in a minute here. That's a beaut, Jim. Just trying to get the modem out right now, and I can't see what I'm doing, but it's proving to be a needlessly complicated task at the moment. Out you go, modem is out. I don't see any other screws, so let's go with that next. Look at this power supply. This is a beauty. Let's look at the caps on it. Let's see. Hold on, let me get it. Just look at that power supply. That is a thing of beauty, if I say so myself. And according to 80 Compaq PC, these caps almost never leak. Despite being a machine from the 80s, the caps on these things were some of the best ever to go into electronics, if you ask him. There are 2 more screws in question that I'm going to try to take out next. Wowza! One. The other one didn't fall off yet. This is from 1988, according to the board. So I would have been 2 when this thing was manufactured. Oh, yeah, thanks. Yeah, I didn't realize those were in the picture. And hello, Axel. Ew, I don't know if this is going to be a tonight one yet. or we're just going to hack it. Yeah, that's going to be a soldering job, and that is going to be not a fun soldering job at that. Alright, so the leg show is over at the moment. But yeah, this Dallas battery is absolutely soldered on, unfortunately, so that leads us to our next rabbit hole is desoldering this thing. Now we get the soldering iron out. Well, welcome regardless, Axel. You know enough English to know about my legs, apparently, so they're better than most of the world is. Although I don't know any other languages, so I'll have to stick with the US English for now. I get a scissors and cut that off. Oh, well, this is going to work, but we're going to try it. Well, you know what? I don't know if I could find it quickly, but the desoldering tool that I have here might be a better fit for this job. Wherever that went off. Oh, I think that's actually it right there. Awesome. We're going to have to let that cool down. Oh, yeah, that warmed up enough. Okay, that was a... Don't do what Donnie Don't does. We got this sucker here. Literally, what it is, it's a sucker. Let's see. I don't know if it's turned on. I don't know how the hell it's turned on, but... see if we can get near some of the stuff, but it is extremely close to other circuits, so we shall see what happens. And like I said, we are now at this 7 o'clock Central time, so we are halfway through our hard stop at this point. Stinks like it's on. Not there yet. That's okay. We'll give it a minute or two. Until then, I am going to pause the stream here. All right, we are just about warmed up here. I go back to bird's eye view here. It's working. Some of these are going to require some special intervention. We'll see. You know, it's not what that board is for, but eh. Oh, crap. I don't want to do that. This is the great value version of a desoldering tool. Oh, that one I did a pretty good job on. Maybe a little flux will help it go along the way too. Oh no, we're cooking in a good way. Yeah, well, not so much, but yes, so we're keeping up here. Nice. Very nice. Nice-ish. Okay. There we go. That one got somewhere finally. Took a few tries, but that's all right. We got some out of there. Okay, that's not so bad. Let's see what we can do with the other side. Straighten that pin out would be helpful. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. That's starting to finally get these sucked up like nothing here. And who knows, maybe these ones that don't have pins in them might be empty anyways, so I am going to come back to them. Well, that one was not so nice. That one's going to be stubborn, aren't you? Of course. Gotta be a troublemaker. One or more in every crowd. That's better. And at this point, yes. So Axel may not speak English, but I talk to soldering inanimate objects. Take your pick at which one is the weird one here. Let's see if we can get this one a little bit more. Don't do that. Oh crap, that's not what I wanted to do, but that's okay. Let's see how loose this sucker is now. Like, not at all. We have to get the other iron out and just go flux and conquer. Because that's in there good yet. See if we can try a few more rounds with the solder. Great value desoldering tool. Let's see what we can do with it. It's hanging out for dear life. But it's sucking crap out. What I just knocked over. Whatever. Let's get that pin straightened out, because I don't think we're going to get far without that where it is. It's getting solder out of there, but dang, it just a little bit, I guess, helps. See if we can do it like this. Now, this might be a two-tool effort. This is probably a job also for the skinny welder. Okay, the welder's pretty much cool to the touch, so that's good. This calls for skinny. Give that a moment to warm up. While I'm doing that, maybe this other battery will make its life, make itself known where it would possibly have gone off to. Screen wipe clean. Now we got something. Is that what I'm looking for? Ooh, oh, I was looking for that. Okay, well, this is not a complete loss. I was also looking for that, so that's also not a complete loss. It's not the thing I'm looking for tonight. Where did that go? Ah, here we go. I have found it. The replacement Dallas, which this one may actually work. And I'll be blunt, I don't remember where I got this from, but this is supposed to be the New Age Dallas module. And that could have been a very bad, fatal, whatever that plugs into. Would have had a real bad time. That's just sticking out for dear life. Yeah, some of that's some good solder. Is that I'm really trying to get directly out of that, and that's just not having it. I guess our good friend Flux is supposed to come in and do something. Oh. Hope I have some. Convenient. I do. Semi-convenient. It's not what I quite wanted to do, but well, might as well do it the whole darn thing. I don't think this would be in a lead-free world yet, so I don't think I have to do anything with that. Oh, we are getting some solder off of this finally, so that is a step in the right direction. For a dead battery putting up a fight. It's that connection right there. Ah, that one finally starting to do something now. Good, good. Things hanging on for dear life. Well, let's work on the other side for a hot minute, see how that goes. Whoa, that's the way it's supposed. That's how it's supposed to work, right there. That part looks like child's play, but we are far from done with our surgery here. nor did I expect to do this kind of surgeries. I'm used to these being socketed, but, well, it's more clicks and views. I guess I can't get too mad at that. There's a stubborn one right there. All right, let's see if this, one, that'll stay where it's supposed to, and two, is this thing gonna think about getting loose? No, it's not exactly loose yet, but we'll keep trying. I wonder what's causing it to stay for. This thing's staying up for dear life. It's crazy. Flux and lots of it. That's going to be the sauce here. Alright, that one is not. We got a couple of them that are just not budging, especially on this side. Let's see if we can do control ourselves just a hair more with the flex this time. Probably not, but the thought is nice. Oh, that one's finally moving. Hooray! Okay. It's finally moving. So the very end, however, just does not want to. Just wants to be miserable and stubborn, much like its new owner. And we are about 7:22 Central. That one should be darn close. We'll come back to it. Standardized test question hour. If you don't know the answer, come back to it. It's stubborn as a mule. Yay, Dallas. My Cowboys fans wish they would have put up a fight in last year's playoff game. Hi-oh! Let's see now. That one side should be all but loose. Well, and that one was loose. But I bent it over. So that was not a bright idea. Those are all pretty much desoldered at this point. What's keeping it on there? Oh, hot damn! Hello, Robert Butler! Hot damn if I can get this darn battery to come off this system board. Make sure it's not attached in any other way, shape, or form. So I can look at my replacement and determine that. Yes, it has been a hot minute. In my world, it's been a very crazy minute, but yeah, it's... Well, I failed the social media experiment badly so far, and I actually have a YouTube channel, so take that as you will, but... Okay, so I'm trying to get this kid to zoom in because it's a funny. There you go. Well, it's, the first word is not, is going to get me demonetized if I repeat it. The second word is Dallas. Well, it's still getting solder out. Holy mackerel, I'm actually surprised. Okay, I want you to come out. Damn, our empty holes have something to do with their roadblock here, but I could be wrong. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, there we go. Apply the heat long enough, it'll start sucking crap out. Except for that one, doesn't want to, but I think that one might be a problem yet, too. Yeah, that one's definitely a problem. Ah, there we go. What I want. Trying to fry this board in the process. Okay, that should come off. I don't really see anything that's that would keep it on there anymore. I cut the stream short just to. Maybe that's everybody lurking might be the problem here. It's shy. That sucker's attached. I'll see that one on the end. On a couple right there that are dead. Oh crap, I put my hand in it. Okay, why are you not coming off? Hopefully Compaq didn't do something stupid and glue the battery on or something. It certainly doesn't need that. Yeah, we'll just try more flux and hope it budges. That's all we can do at this point. I can see the flux boiling. And slowly pulling some out. Yeah, that's all we can ask for. It's sucking solder out, so there must be some left in there. I get that fume extractor thing set up. Okay. YouTuber slowly dies on stream. A little solder's coming out. Guess I could have tried some low melt solder too, but I don't know where that is. So I'm just gonna keep what I'm doing here. 20 minutes left, if that. Man, there's so much flux, it's leaking on the other side. Jeez. Unless the DS1287 is connected elsewhere. That's the only thing I can think here, but I don't think it is. Yeah, what the heck's going on here? But yes, I think at this point, I'm not going to get much more done in 20 minutes, so I'm going to probably end it at this time. Let's see here. Let's get to the webcam here. Yeah, I think we pretty much, I know what I have to do, and I think I'm going to be struggling at this for a while, so I'm going to do that part offline. I have no idea when the next one's going to be, or what's going to be there yet, but thank you for joining this one. I'll probably do the Thursday at 6 again, probably one more this month, 6 p.m. Central. Probably the 29th is what I'm leaning towards, so yeah, and as progress updates happen with that, I will let you know. So again, thank you for watching. Have a good one.